pretty. She real pretty. It's Anita in the workroom, and I'm ready to win a Legendary Legend star. I feel like I have what it takes. I'm very hopeful for this week. And that's my confessional tease. Anyways, before we get into this week's video, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and go over to my Patreon for more exclusive content. Let's get into this week's video because, to be honest, I'm really loving this season of All Stars, and I just want to get into it.
Congrats, Viv, on your first star.
Yes, congrats.
Thank you, Vivian.
Congrats, Viv.
I don't know why no one is like bringing up the fact that Jaida gave Vivienne, the Vivienne, a whole musical instrument to help her with her lip sync against Jinkx. Was that not weird? If I were Jinkx, I would feel like, okay, this is my second time in the top. Second time I could have won a Legendary Legend star, but didn't. Well, I think she has one already, but she could have had two at this point. And the girls really see me as a threat, and it almost feels like they're banding together to take me down. That's what I'd be thinking. Because I'm like, I'm here doing this lip sync, I'm struggling already, and here goes my competitors giving my other competitor an assist to take me down even further. Fishy.
You're gonna double block me.
I've got my eyes on the prize, and you are one of the most talented queens here.
That's very fair. Thank you for being honest.
Duly noted, the Vivian.
Well then. Poor Jinkx. I knew the moment the cast was released that Jinkx was going to be a front runner, and she was going to be really good at almost everything that Drag Race could throw at her, because she's that type of queen that knows how to spin whatever situation she's in into silk. Kind of like an Alaska or a Bob. And like a lot of these queens that are here on this cast as well, but there's something special about Jinkx where I just knew everyone was gonna gun for her. And hearing the Vivienne say like, if I could have blocked you, I would have blocked you again. That's gotta sting. Jinkx is taking it so well. She's just like, I get it, I understand. But I feel like deep down she's like, ooh, these heifers, they really don't like me. They really think I'm in between them and this $200,000, which I am. And I'm still gonna get it. Okay.
For this week's Maxi Challenge, you need to write and deliver an uplifting commencement speech for all the draguates around the world.
I can't even focus on what's going on because RuPaul's outfit is tripping me out. What are you wearing? This is a lot. Between the chest showing, the arms showing, the shoulder pads, the MC Hammer pants, the riding boots, the glasses. Now, anyways, this week's challenge is going to be good. I feel like Jinkx is going to be in the top. Monet will probably be in the top. Shea is funny. She might be in the top. I don't see it for Trinity, but I do think that possibly the Vivienne might be in the top as well. And if I didn't call your name, then I don't see you in the top. Because this is kind of like them reimagining the roast, I'm assuming, or like a stand-up comedy type of thing. Because I don't expect it to be like a regular commencement speech. It has to be funny. And so yeah, those are the people that I think will excel. Raja, I really feel like I want to see Raja do well, but I don't recall Raja being like a stand-up comedian on her season, and even watching her in Fashion Photo Review and different things, I don't think she's like slap my knee funny. I think she's like Drag Race funny. You know what I mean? But that's not even the most important part. The sickest part of this entire episode is that the top two queens get 2 badges each, one to keep and one to give away to another queen. Now, this is going to make the game that much more interesting. Who do I give the badge to? Give it to somebody who does not have a badge or somebody who already has a badge to secure an alliance.
Because I'm playing all the fiddles. We are fiddling. It's how you play the game.
I hope somebody give me a motherfucking star, bitch.
I'm definitely gonna give you one if I win.
Word. And if I win, I'm gonna give mine to you.
Yeah.
I like what Monet's doing. If I had this power, I'd probably be doing the same thing. I would be using every single advantage I have in this game to my advantage. The hell? I want to win. It makes perfect sense. The only thing is, I'd probably want us to talk strategy with people that I feel like would actually win this type of challenge. So the Jinxes of the room. Everybody else would want to be like, wherever I put you, you're gonna go.
Gather round, ladies. Gather round. I think I have the order, guys. 7, Jinkx. 8, the Vivienne.
Okay. I mean, it's awfully petty.
No, I don't think that's petty at all. I don't think what Monet did was petty. I think it's real. You blocked me, you go last. And I don't care what trick you got up your sleeve, you're not winning this week on my watch. I am very competitive. And that's kind of one of the reasons why I don't choose to compete very often as an adult, because I'll probably showgirl somebody. I would fully do that. Roll on them beads, bitch. Straight on out of the competition.
Let's take a tahine shot together. Have you ever done this before?
No, this gives you energy.
Yeah, I feel like it does.
What's in it?
Just like seasonings. I don't know.
Jada has to have freaking shares in tahine or whatever it is, because she keeps pushing that shit on people like it's crack in the freaking 80s. I don't get it. But this rivalry between the Vivienne and Jinkx, it's gonna come to a head. And I really can't wait. I really hope it comes to an explosive head. Because they're right, they do a lot of the same things. But in my opinion, there's one that does it a little bit better, if you know what I'm saying. And if I were one of them, I wouldn't be worried about the other. RuPaul looks absolutely amazing tonight. I cannot, this dress, I like when RuPaul does a lot of these type of outfits and silhouettes. It's really big, luminous, it's gorgeous, really. The rouging, the colors, even the eye makeup. Yeah.
Good morning, afternoon to all the students, parents, and faculty.
Okay, Monet was really good. First of all, I love the pink gown. I live for the hair. I did not expect that hair. The hair is amazing. Let me digress with the hair. I do, however, feel like when the pick fell out of her hair, she should have done something more than like, whoops, because that was like an opportunity to, you know, think quick on your feet and like have a great response, and it could have been really epic. But I really enjoyed it, especially when she did that whole Missraja voice. That was really good.
When I was approached to speak at today's commencement ceremony, my first thought was avoid cliches. However, I realized that, like Jinkx Monsoon's makeup skills, they're not that bad.
Okay, Shea Couleé killed it. She killed it. I'm geeked. She looks beautiful. She looks less like she's graduating and more like she's a person handing you the diploma. Very beautiful. Like, she's always giving me a fashion moment. Sidebar. Yeah, don't you think? Every moment's a fashion moment with Shea. I'm really into it. I felt like it had the right amount of funny, the right amount of inspiration, and just really well balanced. The flow was good. I am, however, like not a big fan. I noticed this is like the second girl, but they're looking down at the cards, but it didn't feel so obvious and it didn't feel like distracting when she was looking down. It still felt like a conversation, and I know that a lot of people who do these speeches, they do look down at their cards every now and then. Maybe because I did like public speaking for a lot of my life, I feel like you should just know what you're saying and don't have to look down at the card so obviously all the time. Fast forward to y'all being in a room with me in real life a couple years down the line, and I'm looking down at the paper like, hi, my name is Michael. Never. I'm not that guy. That would never happen.
Hooked on phonics. Didn't work for moo. Moo. Whatever, girl, it didn't work for me.
I must say, I'm not a big fan of what was going on here. I don't like the outfit. I feel like it's very matronly. Like, it's almost like you're no. I'm really trying to tailor my words here. I don't like the outfit at all. I feel like there was not a lot of jokes. It was really cute with the whole, I was hooked on phonics. I wasn't good at that. Da 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 da. It was very heartwarming about like, sometimes it doesn't work out for you and you have to stay at home and like take care of your family and stuff like that. But there was just something about her cadence and something about the way it was delivered that just did not make me feel as much and did not make me feel it like it was as funny as it could have been. Not one of my favorites so far.
'Cause we're all gonna die. 2, fuck a lot. Like a lot.
This is exactly what I thought this was supposed to be when I heard the brief for the freaking challenge. I thought it was just supposed to be them coming and just making you laugh nonstop. I didn't know they wanted the sappy parts and like the reach for your dreams and the world is yours. You can do anything. I didn't know they really cared for that part seriously, but more of like a joke, if you get what I'm saying. This was perfect for me. I love the character. Every single joke landed. I got it. The punchlines were great. Okay, Raja. I see you. You might be getting a star this week.
I found true love, true happiness, and most importantly, success, bitch. Yes, look at me.
She pretty. She real pretty. Jaida is beautiful. Like, the face is stamped. The gown was bedazzled. It was really nice. She got her little doctorate gown on and whatnot. It was not my favorite. And I'm going to go out on a limb here and say it just was not very good. You can tell even when the judges were laughing, it was like awkward laugh just because it's like this entire season, their whole aim is to not give any negative critique to any of the contestants because they're all winners. So no matter how poorly they do, they're going to just be like, you were great. And no matter how bad they bomb, they're going to give them a laugh track because they don't want them to come off looking less than. But I'm not paid by them. So this wasn't good. I'm sorry. I love Jaida, but I did not love this.
Oh God!
One clap.
I love it.
This was so short, but this was so impactful. It was kind of everything I want it to be. I don't know. One, I feel like this is just Yvie's bag. The drawings on the white gown, it's just her. It's stamped, it's her brand, it's smart. Then coming out and stumbling, throwing all the papers, smart. It's physical comedy. And she never once had to look down at a card to give her speech. And she spoke so eloquently and also got in a few jokes in the middle of it, in the beginning, and in the end. And it was also so freaking inspiring. Evie. Jinx hasn't gone yet. The Vivienne hasn't gone yet. But you just might be in the top this week. I don't know.
Double
double toil and trouble. No, I think we can skip that part, okay? Hecate. Yeah, none of this.
So Jinx's costume was very on brand for Jinkx. Jinkx proclaims to be like a middle-aged housewife / witch, and so this makes sense. I found quite a great deal of this to be funny, but mostly because of how hard RuPaul was laughing, not because I personally found the jokes she was telling to be knee-slappingly good. And that's kind of like a production thing where like they add a laugh track or they laugh really loud, and so it inspires you to laugh, and then you're like, oh, I guess it was really funny. I must have missed that joke or it went over my head, but yeah, it is funny, isn't it? You're right. No, it wasn't that funny for me. It was perfectly good, but I expected better. I don't know why. I think I hold Jinkx at too high of a standard.
You know, it's funny. Mr. Cressley would never give you a good grade, would he? No matter how many times you noshed him off. Sorry, our little secret.
Okay, the Vivienne, okay. I laughed, not because I was prompted to by RuPaul and that freaking screeching cackling that RuPaul does, but because it was really funny. I was a bit worried about that drunken accent, but through all the slurs, I heard every word, I understood every joke, and so it was really well done. I could not take my eyes off the Vivienne's nipple the entire time because it was just protruding through that little hole, and it was distracting, but I could focus enough to hear what you were saying. I thought the Vivienne was really freaking brilliant. Brilliant. I liked a lot of it.
Category is Veiled It.
She looks stunning. I love this color that's going on. What am I trying to say? I love the color combination. It's very pretty. It's very well done. It's very tasteful. Because the category calls for a veil, I do wish that... I understood the whole concept, you know, you put the thing over the cage, the birds will go to sleep, but I wish the veil was bigger and it was a grander unveiling. That's my only thing. I don't even mind how small the cage is. I feel like it's just perfect. I just wish the veil was more of a moment. Each week, Shea Couleé is on not the main stage of RuPaul's Drag Race, but the runways of Paris, Milan, and New York Fashion Week, because these looks are ridiculous. It's not... There's certain girls that when they come on the stage are like, ooh, this is real fashion, but it's like drag fashion. When Shea Couleé walks on the stage, it's like, no, this is fashion, honey. This is magazine covers. This is what kids put on their, you know, vision boards going to fashion school. Like, this is what inspires me. This is special. This is beautiful. This is how I want to be dressing all summer long, to be honest. Okay, Trinity has been bringing some very extravagant outfits to Drag Race, and I just need to know how the hell she packed that purple look plus this look. Like, there's a lot of drama in her looks, which I appreciate. If you watch my reaction videos, you know that almost for the past umpteen seasons that I've been reacting to, I've always said, give me a train, give me drama, and Trinity's giving me all of that, and I love that. I love the red. It's very beautiful. It's very sexy. I just don't feel like there's much of a veil going on. It feels more like just a fascinator. It really does, and less of a veil. It doesn't even cover any of her face. I don't get it. Raja looks freaking amazing. This is a fashion moment. This is a conceptual moment. I love the little peak of blue coming out from all this black drapery. I love the boots. I love everything about this look. Raja has done no wrong so far with her fashions. This is a very interesting look. I was a little conflicted for a second. I do appreciate the drama of it all. And I do appreciate the see-throughness of it all. So I can see the legs, I can see the body. I could almost see the face. I can almost see the face. And so it kind of makes it okay. It's like the entire outfit is a veil. It's interesting. I'm still processing it. Maybe by the time I upload this video, I would have fully processed it and I'll have something else to say. And I'll probably put it in the comment section. I don't know. But it's interesting. Yeah. Yvie looks absolutely beautiful. Her makeup this season has not disappointed me once. I love the idea of the beaded veils revealing into another beaded veil. I am not the hugest fan of the material for the dress, but for some reason it works and I'm into it. Yvie is giving me like something different from what everyone else is bringing, and I'm really enjoying that about Yvie. I saw this dress in the workroom when they were showing shots of that, and I was wondering, the silhouette looks like Jinkx. I feel like this is going to be a cute runway moment, and it is a cute runway moment. I love all the flowers, I love the butterflies, AJ O'Hara is somewhere crying. I like this. It's well done. I don't love this. I really don't love this. It's like really cheap tulle or whatever the hell that fabric is with ropes and bondage. Girl, there is a veil, I'll give you that, and there's a train, I'll give you that, but that's as much as I can give you. It's not well done. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it. Sorry about it.
We throw the word masterclass around here all the time, but that sarcastic, shady clap you do was fucking epic.
It was completely unintentional.
RuPaul's Drag Race really has been like pumping out some iconic, some legendary, some powerful, some really important people on this show. This season alone, y'all got Naomi Campbell to grace your presence. And now I have the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, looking all freaking gorgeous in her yellow canary suit. I thought this was really nice. She had a really cute message for queer people and drag queens just being yourself and encouraging people to vote. I thought that was really special that they got her to do that. I mean, in a challenge where you're supposed to do a commencement speech and have the Speaker of the House show up, that's pretty epic. That was freaking epic.
Jinkx, Monsoon, and Raja.
I am elated.
Congratulations.
Well, hot damn. Missraja, I guess your presence was enough. Because you done got yourself a legendary legend star. And Jinkx Monsoon continues to slay the freaking competition. At this point, everyone who ends up in the top, and when Jinkx is not in the top, you have to block her. Because she's doing too much. She's doing way too much. I can't. Ooh-wee. I love that song, by the way. Better in Color by Lizzo. That's a bop. I really enjoy it. Child. There are a few people on this cast I'd have rather to see lip syncing to this song than the two that were. Raja looked like someone's auntie that really has no business doing what she's doing on the dance floor, but she's living her best life. And Jinkx, wow, Jinkx was Jinxing. That was wild. That was a wild lip sync. I wish I could publish like my full reaction to the lip sync, but for copyright reasons, I just cannot. And yeah, Jinkx won the lip sync. and she blocked the Vivienne. Are you shocked? I am not. If I were Jinkx, I would block her 3 times. And it's just fair. You're out for me, so bitch, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. This week's episode was really good. I enjoyed a lot of the comedy. I enjoyed a lot of the looks. I don't feel like I was disappointed at all by the legends. I can't wait for next week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share my videos with your friends and family, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, if you're a first-time viewer. And go over to my Patreon if you want to see more behind-the-scenes stuff of me just doing stuff and talking stuff that I probably shouldn't say on YouTube because people are sensitive. Subscribe over there. And I'll see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hey beautiful humans, you've made it this far in this video. Why not subscribe to my Patreon? You can sign up for exclusive content I don't post on YouTube, or support me making content for this channel. Speaking of, why don't you watch another video?